Happiness. How do you get it? We'll talk about that in just a minute on the Manlihood ManCast.
Warning, applying these principles may change your life. People will look at you differently. You'll walk straighter, live bolder, and find out who you are. This is the Manlihood ManCast. Here's your host, Josh Hatcher.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Manlihood ManCast. I'm your host, Josh Hatcher, and listen, we are going to get into our topic here in just a second, but first, I want to invite you. If you're a man, I want you to go to our private Facebook group. It's the Manlihood Man Cave. You can join it there, and we will ask you a couple questions, and then we'll approve your membership. And it's a place where you can connect with other guys. You can ask questions. You can get to know us. If you need help, if you need encouragement, if you want to be an encouragement, it's a great place for you. We build each other up there. That's what we do. So please make sure you check it out. Also, go to themanlihood.com/store where you can get some of our books and resources. Also, we've got some Manlihood gear, some t-shirts, mugs, things like that. And we'd appreciate it if you guys could support the work we're doing here at Manlihood. Let's get right into today's podcast. Today, we're talking about the answer to happiness for men. I want to make it very clear right off the bat that the point of life is not happiness. I think a lot of people think that all they want out of life is to be happy, that the ultimate goal is happiness. And I'm going to tell you right now, that is a bad, bad goal. It does not work as an end goal for life. Happiness is more a temporary and fleeting thing. Happiness is really an emotion. And we can talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. But I do think we can strive to have some happiness. Well, let's talk a little bit about joy and happiness and what the difference is. Before we get into that, though, let's maybe bust out some framework here. Let's talk about what it means to have happiness, how we can have it, what we need to put into our life to have a happier outlook. And the first one is perspective. If you really want to be happy, you need to realign your perspective. Have a clearer picture of your situation. It's really easy to focus on the bad things. It's really easy to do that. It's really easy to lose focus of the big picture. It's really easy to lose focus of the good things. If we can realign and get the kind of perspective of our life that is realistic and that doesn't hang on just the good things, that clearer perspective will be better for us. Look at how good you really have it. Have some clarity, have some honest introspection about where you're at and what you're going through and whether it is as bad as you really think. I think it's easy to fall prey to that. My life is so bad. Everything's a mess. I hate my life. I've been there. I know what it's like. I know how it feels. It's dangerous. It's deadly. And it's a mental shift that only you can make. Nobody can make it for you. Nobody else can say, I'm going to change how I think about this. Only you can change your perspective. You may have to get outside of your comfort zone and go serve somebody with less. You might have to go do something that makes you understand how good your life is in order for you to really be able to appreciate it. But that perspective shift has to happen. One of the ways we can shift that perspective, and it also helps us to grow, is gratitude. Now, we have scientific studies that have been done to prove that gratitude actually helps to reduce anxiety and depression. People that have suffered with anxiety and depression have been asked to take the time to actually write out letters of gratitude or write out things they're thankful for or to say out loud things they're thankful for and then respond about how they feel when they talk about whether they feel anxious or depressed, and they feel less anxious or depressed because of the gratitude. I think that's pretty powerful. But I really want to understand that it's not just a reaction. It's not just supposed to be there when you're happy. I'm happy, so I have gratitude. It's a catalyst for happiness. It's not just the reaction to happiness, it's the catalyst. It's something that you intentionally do. So, it's the baking soda that you mix in with the vinegar to get the volcano, that catalyst. You say, this has been a rough day. I'm not feeling great. You can be real about your situation. You can be honest about it. I'm really concerned about what's happening here, but I choose to be grateful. Here are the things I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that my wife loves me no matter what. I'm thankful that my kids are funny and that they're smart and that they're working hard. I'm thankful that I have a job where I am valued and where they pay me for the time that I put in. See, you take that time and you express that gratitude, and it will make you feel better. It's the choice to express it, and then what it does is it stimulates the feelings that you need. And if it's not working, go ahead, express a little more. Express it a little differently. Tell someone how grateful you are for them. Find someone that you know that you're thankful for and write them a letter. Thank someone for the gift they gave you. Thank God for what he's given you. Spend some time just thanking him. Thank your wife. Write in a journal. Just make a list of things you're thankful for today. It will change you. The other thing, guys, is this. It's discipline. That discipline. We don't normally think of discipline. We don't equate discipline with happiness. But taking care of yourself and eating right and getting exercise and sleeping well and waking up on time, going to bed on time, turning off the influences that bring us down, whether that's social media or the news or whatever, it has a huge impact on how we feel. When we have that discipline to filter out the bad crap, when we have that discipline to work on the good things, it has a massive impact on how we feel. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Going through this whole COVID season, this whole election season, I have felt really badly. I have been down a lot. It has really dragged me down. Intellectually, emotionally, it's drained me. Hearing and seeing all the garbage. Learning about and researching the things that are going on behind the scenes that the media won't tell you. Seeing all this stuff and hearing about it and knowing that nobody's doing anything, then watching things just kind of fall apart. It will drain you. It will make you not feel happy. And I don't care what side politically you lean on, it's the honest truth. If you keep feeding that crap to yourself, that's what you're going to feel. You're going to feel like crap. If I'm not eating right, I physically feel sick. My wife and I had a special date night last night, and I splurged. Well, guess what? My stomach is upset today. I don't feel really good. Physically don't feel good, and so you know what? The rest of me doesn't feel really good. If I'm not working out regularly, my back hurts. My feet hurt. But if I'm exercising, I feel better physically. And if I feel better physically, I feel better emotionally. When we are disciplined to put good content in and to work on our physical beings, it will make us feel better. This is the last part that I wanted to share with you guys today, and that's joy versus happiness. This is this perspective shift that we really need to change and we really need to work on. Happiness is a feeling. Joy is a choice. It's a state of mind. It's okay if you want to be happy. It's okay to want to be happy. Happy is good. It's a good feeling. But you're not always going to be happy. There will be things that happen in your life that make you angry, or that make you sad, or that make you feel grief, or that make you feel whatever. Feelings are fickle and they move up and down with all kinds of things. That's what feelings are. You're going to feel lonely sometimes. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel all kinds of stuff. But when you choose joy, that's when you say, all right, I'm going to choose joy. You're going to intentionally choose to say, I'm going to focus on the good. I have things to be grateful for. I'm going to choose joy. I'm going to choose to find something to laugh about. I'm going to choose to put a smile on my face. I'm not saying fake it. I'm just saying choose to smile. I actually do this exercise with some of my friends, and I do it in other situations too. And people think I'm nuts and they don't always get it, but that's okay. Make yourself laugh for 30 seconds. It works even better if you're in a large group of people. And you say, all right, everybody, I want you just to force yourself, give the fakest, loudest laugh you can for 30 seconds. After about 10 seconds, it starts to become a real, genuine belly laugh, because you're either laughing at the person next to you who's laughing like a fool, or you're laughing at yourself, and everybody just starts to genuinely laugh, and that 30 seconds can easily turn into 45 seconds. It just kind of keeps going, and at the end of it, what happens is all these endorphins get released, and it's almost like a high. It's like doing drugs. Like you just feel like it just wash over you, because we all laughed at the same time. None of us felt like laughing, but we all forced ourselves to laugh goofily, ha ha ha, and we just did it for a few seconds until we started really laughing, and then we felt good. But it's because we choose joy. And we can make that same kind of mental shift as well, where we say, you have to be real about your situation, completely honest about your situation, and honest about your feelings. I feel angry, but I'm going to choose joy. I'm going to choose to do the right thing. I'm going to choose to say kindness. I'm going to choose to treat my wife well. I'm going to choose the good things. There is power in that. There is power in choosing joy. And I want to encourage you to make that shift in your mind of understanding that difference between happiness as an emotion that kind of fleets and comes and goes when it wants, and joy, which is a state of mind that you can choose to be in regardless of your emotions. That's where I'm at, guys. That's what I've got for you today. I love you. I care about you. I'll see you next time. Hey, man. I see you. I see your fire going out. I see your marriage barely holding on. I know you're broke, wore out, and at the end of your rope. I've been there. It sucks. It sucks the spark right out of you, till all you have is a pile of wet wood. It feels like it's never gonna burn. I can't fix your problems. I can't make her love you again. I can't lose 50 pounds for you or fill your bank account. But I can remind you of who you are. I can share some of my fire. I can help you make a plan to get your life back on track. So let's go. Let's do this. Let's reignite our lives. There's a lot at stake. No one wants their marriage to end in divorce. No one wants to wallow in despair or to the dark places that follow. So let's do it. Let's reignite our lives. Let's reignite our passion, our marriage, our health, our career, our dreams, our mindsets. Get Reignite today.
If you want to be a better man, check out our website, manlihood.com, for blogs, videos, and more from our Manlihood team. And you can also join our private Facebook group, Manlihood Man Cave, where you can meet up with a band of brothers who will challenge you and help you on your journey of manhood. This episode is produced by Hatcher Media for manlihood.com. Be sure to subscribe and leave us a review on iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you're listening to the show. Tune in again for more of the Manlihood ManCast.